Hi guys, welcome back to the Tech Chat. Apple have finally updated the iPad Air, and as we thought, it's not going to be called the iPad Air 3, but instead it'll be rebranded as the iPad Pro 9.7. But it makes sense really, since the new iPad is basically just a smaller version of the 12.9-inch iPad Pro, which came out back in November, I think. So what's new with the iPad Pro 9.7? Are there any surprises, and how much is it going to cost? Apple are describing it as the ultimate upgrade, which I guess means you should go out and buy one even if you own an Air 2, but also the ultimate PC replacement. So let's start with the display. It's got the same 2048 by 1536 resolution as the iPad Air and also the Air 2, but it's got a 25% brighter display, color saturation is also 25% improved, and it's 40% less reflective, so big improvements in terms of display quality. The speakers have also been significantly upgraded, pretty much as we expected, with the new Pro 9.7 featuring the same quad speakers as its bigger brother, which apparently, according to Apple, will provide twice the audio output of the Air 2. In terms of performance, the CPU is 1.8 times more powerful than the Air 2, according to Apple, with the new iPad Pro 9.7 featuring the same 64-bit A9X and M9 motion coprocessor that you get in the larger iPad Pro. The camera's also seen a big upgrade now with a 12 megapixel iSight camera, and for the first time a flash on the back. It's what they call a true tone flash. It also supports a brand new image signal processing unit, and finally 4K video. Of course, one of the biggest selling points of the iPad Pro when it came out last year was its support for accessories, and the good news is the new 9.7 Pro also supports smart keyboards, and importantly for a lot of people, the $99 Apple Pencil. Love it or hate it, at least it supports it. There's also support for a range of new adapter accessories that has support for things like USB cameras and SD cards, which will no doubt be very expensive, but might be quite useful if you intend to use your iPad for some professional work. In terms of colors, you can get it in silver, gold, space gray, and for the first time on an iPad, rose gold as well. But what about prices and storage options? Well, there's good news in that there's no 16GB model of the new iPad Pro 9.7. Instead, the base model, which is £499 or $599, is 32GB. So that's 100 quid or $100 more than the Air 2. They've got rid of the base 16GB model. Great, finally thumbs up. I would never recommend the 16GB iPhone or the iPad to anyone, but we're not seeing any savings passed on down, having the 32GB one becoming the base option. There's also a 128GB version for £619 or $749, and also a brand new 256GB model for £739 or $899. Quite a lot of money, but you know, if you're going to use your iPad as a laptop replacement or ultimate PC replacement, as Apple call it, then you may want to invest in a higher capacity option. If you're happy with that and you're keen to get your hands on one, then you can start ordering the new iPad Pro 9.7 from March 24th for shipping starting March 31st, so we don't have to wait very long at all. So overall, I'm pretty impressed with the new iPad, actually. It's not really anything we didn't expect. It's pretty much exactly what we thought it would be. You know, better performance, new speakers, improved display, although the same resolution. It's not gone 4K like some rumors had suggested. But overall, I think it's a pretty solid upgrade. In fact, I think it's a very solid upgrade over the Air 2, especially since we haven't had a 9.7-inch sized iPad update since the Air 2 over 2 years ago. So if you're an iPad user like I am, and you have an Air 2, I think it definitely would be worth the upgrade, especially with that new A9X processor and the quad speakers if you are a big audio fan. So let me know what you think of the iPad in the comments below, and stay tuned and subscribe to the Tech Chat for full coverage and of course reviews of the iPad as well. Thank you very much for watching, guys. Please do like and subscribe, as I say, and I'll see you again right here on the Tech Chat.